Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back everyone to my video. Today is episode 1 and today is part 1, and I'm starting a new series which is called Arabic Grammar. So today is part 1. So let's start. Bismillah. Words in Arabic are 3 types, but in English there are 8 speech parts, but in Bengali there are 5. So Arabic is the most easy. So Arabic has 3 things. In every Quranic page we can see these 3 words everywhere. There is no word without these 3 words. The first one is ism, the second one is fail, and the third one is harf. Do you know what means ism? Ism means person, like anyone's name or someone's name like Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or place like Texas or America or Saudi Arabia, or another thing like a thing which is also a part of a ism, like the camera or the computer or the blackboard. These are all things. And idea is something that you cannot see or touch, but you have a name for it, which is like angry but happy, or like a thing like someone said to you that you are stupid, then you become like angry. That angry is an idea. You cannot see it, you cannot touch it, but you do have a name. And then adjective, which a word never changes and it stays like what it is. And many of you guys thinking that ism is almost like noun, but wait, there's more things like more, adverb, and adjective. This is not noun. Ism and noun, these two are a little bit different from each other. So adjective is, let me give an example of adjective, which is like nice boys or nice girls or nice cars. If I say 2 words like blue car, if you cannot say it like this, blues cars. You have to say it blue cars. The word blue is an adjective. It didn't change. The next one is adverb, which ends with ly, like slowly, quickly, or reluctantly, or something like ends with ly. But one word that is not adverb, but it ends with ly, and that is lovely. That is an adjective. I'll tell you why is it adjective when we get to more. And then is more. We'll deal with more when we get to more. So, can I have my board? Okay, so let's give an example like let's say without this board, like that we invited guests to our home to have dinner with us, and the guest came and I told my son to give them fruits and drinks. Actually, I do not have a son, I am already a son. Okay, we invited guest. We is an ism because that is a person. Invited is a fail. Oh, let me give you what is a fail. So fail is a word stuck in the past, present, or future. Like invited, we invite those guys long ago, or we are inviting, like now we are inviting. This is present, and future is like we will invite tomorrow. So this is fail. The next one, the third one is harf, which is the most easiest one. Harf is, it means like a word doesn't make any sense unless there is another word, like and or for, is, so. This doesn't make any sense. If I say to you and, it doesn't make any sense. What do you mean and? So and has to have it has to get a help from another word like and you should go, or for this I'll give you this. This is an example for harf. So the story again, we invited guests into our home to have dinner. We is an ism because the person plus thing, so it's an ism. And we invited is an fail because we invited a bit time ago, 1 hour ago, and we invited guests. The guest is an person, so it's another ism in guest to our house. To is a harf and house is ism because it's a thing that we live in. And I'm begging for it. I'm begging for the house, so the house is an ism. We invited our guests to our house to have. Have is an fail because it passed away, and dinner is an ism because it's a food that we can touch and we can swallow it with our throat. That is a thing which is actually an ism. We invited guests to our house to have dinner with us. So the first one is end. So the next one, I told my son to give the guests some fruits, drinks, and some sandwiches. I told, I is in person, another ism. Told is in past, it passed away, it is another fail. I told my is in person because it's an ism. And I told my son is another person. Oh my God, there's too many persons in this one. I told my son to give the guest. To is a harf. Give is a fail because it passed away, is another past. To give some fruits. Give the guest some fruits. I'm sorry. Give the is an harf because it doesn't make any sense without another word. The guest is another ism because it's a person. And then fruits and drinks means we can touch it and swallow it. It's like the dinner that in the first example that I gave. So it's in these two are ism, and then another one and is another harf, and sandwiches is again ism. So done. So he dripped and the drink spilled on the white carpet. He slipped. He is in person. Slipped is in the past, which is fail. He slipped, and the fruit and the drinks and is in harf. Fruits is an ism because it's a food, and the fruit or the smoothies or juice something. Let's call it smoothies. The smoothies spilled, and the white carpet was a bit dirty then. So and this time we invited a guest again. This time let's give you some examples and I'll write it. Give me some time, or maybe not. Let's begin. So I will give this and I will not walk with you. Can you tell? If you can tell me, write it in the comment if you know which one, what it is, what it works, how it works. So let's see. We invited guests again to our home tomorrow, and I will remind my son to be careful when giving the food to the guests. And I put the chicken hurriedly. Now I got a new word, which is hurriedly. That's an adverb. Finally, we got a new ism. Hurriedly. So my example is finished. If you got this right, then it's okay. If you didn't got this right, then go make wudu. I'm sorry, I'm just joking. Sorry. So today our class is done. I'll see you next time. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'll see you in the second video. Goodbye.